Hi,
Hi,
I am Leandro Facchinetti,
I am Yash.
and we are working on object-oriented software engineering, OOSE, as we like to call it,
at Hopkins.
which is a course that we teach at Johns Hopkins University.
Yeah,
And this is the TODOOSE video series.
clever, huh? So the idea is that we're gonna try to build an app from scratch. Like we will quite literally go from taking an idea, doing some sort of wireframing, figuring out different components of the app, and taking it to the taking it to a finished product that is at least good enough to be an MVP, like a minimum viable product for anyone. And yeah.
Yeah, so this idea came from me teaching this course in the past, and I was talking to some students, and we have a lot of tools and techniques and things that you need to learn, and we give you this sample application, but they said it would be beneficial for them to watch us building that and making the decisions and finding the right tools and making them work together. And yes, I think that's a big part of software engineering, and it's working with the tools. In the course, we want to talk about ideas like design patterns and design principles. But you cannot talk about the ideas if you don't have the language.
Yeah, you don't know what to write those ideas in.
Yeah, and the language is knowing the tools and the techniques like version control and how do you...
Server-side scripting, whatever, JavaScript or something like that.
Yeah, so if you are new to writing programs, you can follow along and maybe just watch the bits and pieces that you
you
don't
feel
know.
comfortable,
But you can follow along and learn about the tools so that in the course we can talk about the ideas.
Yeah, rather than fixating on programming languages.
Yeah, and don't try to watch this all in one sitting.
Go, yeah, please just like take your time, relax, understand what is going on, maybe follow along with the code. It is available on GitHub. So you can actually download it and see. You can quite literally track every error we made and every fix we tried for it.
Yeah, we developed the whole thing publicly.
Yeah.
And you can see the track record in GitHub, and the link for the repository is here in this page.
Yeah.
So that's a series of videos, 31 videos, really. It's a long series.
Yeah.
It's like 10 hours of videos. And I propose that you watch 1 or 2 every day, and you follow along, and you interact and experiment, and you think, how would I solve this differently?
Exactly.
Or what tool would I use?
Yes, what thought process would I have for some particular issue that we tackled, or some feature that we wanted to build, if you would want to do it differently. And to be honest, if you do it differently, please don't hesitate to send a pull request.
Yeah.
And we might actually like see it, and we can have a conversation there if nothing else.
Yeah, the application starts very different from how it ends. And if you just see the end products, you start to think, well, why did they come up with this architecture? What is the structure? Why do these parts are laid out this way? Well, you can see the process of how we built all this, and you get a lot of insight into the software engineering process. And also, even if you know a lot of stuff already, if you have your internships before coming to the course, it's also cool to see how different people work.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get to see their workflow, and you get to see how they make decisions, which is also something that I like to watch, even though I know all the tools
that you're actually using.
Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah.